Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where I cover nostalgic, obscure, or otherwise strange content. Today, we're packing up. We're going on a trip, guys. We are headed to Australia. Down under. The bush? I think those are all acceptable names for Australia. We're going on tour, baby. Strike's still going on. Support the SAG actors. Support the Writers Guild. But we cannot be accidentally even supporting anything by the American Motion Picture and TV Alliance, which means most things made in America. So what better time to venture outside of my homeland? There's a lot of great content made around the world. There's a lot of great viewers of this channel around the world, and you guys have been sending me a lot of your favorites. When I mentioned on stream a couple weeks back that I wanted to look into foreign content. So pack your bags, get on the plane. We're taking a family trip. First stop, Australia. Now, I've covered a bit of Australian content before, so we have a lot of very loyal Australian viewers who have recommended dozens and dozens of great movies and TV shows and things like that. Today, we are looking at a show called Jeopardy. Not the famous American game show. I think we started Jeopardy. If there was like a pre-American Jeopardy, then I'm gonna feel really silly. But anyway, this is a sci-fi kind of like kids show is what I have been led to believe about a group of Scottish kids that see aliens in Australia. I haven't watched this yet, but the episode that I'm watching is right here on YouTube. It looks like at least all of series 1 is here on YouTube, so strap in. Here we go. I will link it so you guys can watch the whole thing if you would like to. Hang on, I'm not hearing anything. Typically, if I'm going to be covering something, hearing it is important. There we go. I believe this was made in the early to mid 90s. It's giving that vibe already. Oh god, okay. We went from very calm but ominous intro to very loud buzzing. Only I'm allowed to have bad sound mixing like that.
Socky shirt with bloodstones on it. We'll leave it where it is.
Oh, we're already 2 seconds in and there's clothing with blood on it. This is already feeling like Supernatural for kids. Which is funny because the main chunk of Supernatural's base audience is kids.
Looking for UFOs. It looks like they just might have found one.
They're gonna die.
Control 3 to base, over. Nothing.
If ever there's anybody out in the woods and their radio goes out, their cell phone goes dead, they're gonna die. That's what American media has at least taught me. Let's see how it works in Australia.
There's a camcorder.
Mr. Simmons, I think you've got to take the lens cap off first, sir.
All right, we have found footage. It is now a found footage piece. This is footage from a classroom of teenagers.
Well spotted, David.
And then, if you put it on automatic, it'll focus for you.
Why don't you just take them?
They're all excited about a camcorder. This is lovely.
Hello, I'm Jerry Simmons,
Hi.
a form teacher at the West Falkirk Academy.
I'm so sorry. It sounded to my brain like he said West Fucker Academy. I apologize. That's on me.
And founder of the school's UFO club.
Woo!
These people with me are all winners.
Yay! So they have won a class trip? I never went to public school, and I've never gone to school in Scotland. Is that how it works? Usually I thought just anybody could sign up for the school trip as long as like your parents were okay with paying for it.
It's a very special trip. It's to find spacemen.
Aliens.
Okay, wait, they're going specifically to Australia to find aliens. Is this an actual class? Because what kind of class is this? If it's not like a high school class, then why are they all teenagers?
Going to Australia. A local family, the O'Donnells, who recently experienced a possible UFO encounter.
They're reading the testimonial of the family that claims they saw UFOs that they're going to be staying with.
They were driving along a trail in the bush when suddenly everything began to shake and the Jeep was lifted into the air.
This already sounds like a creepypasta.
But that's not all. There's no road in or out, so no one can explain how they got there.
Oh good, we're taking a bunch of children to a place where there's no accessible roads to look for dangerous extraterrestrials. This is going to end well.
And that's where we'll set up camp, right in the middle.
Camp. Awesome. Excuse me, is that as intense?
And they're not going to have a lot in the way of shelter. This is going to go great.
Look, I've borrowed these from the film club, so be careful.
The film club, good for them. coming in clutch, just allowing them to like take 10 of what was at the time their most expensive camcorders probably and be like, yeah, go hunt for aliens. I'm sure nothing bad will happen to these in Australia, where all the normal, non-extraterrestrial stuff is already trying to destroy you.
We'll each get a turn, we'll each make a video diary, recording our experiences.
Woo! They're on their way to being vloggers, daily vloggers.
Hi, I'm Shauna Campbell. And guess what? It's raining.
Oh, I love the rain, though. Part of the reason I was so obsessed as a teenager with moving to the UK was that I just wanted to live somewhere where it was just overcast and rainy all the time. That and everybody has really cute accents over there, but you know.
I don't really believe in all that UFO stuff.
All right, somebody needs to make like a soft reboot of this show on YouTube, old school YouTube, ARG style, like Lonely Girl 15. You remember that?
I haven't told my mum it's a UFO trip. I told her it was a geography research trip.
Lying to your parents, that's gonna go well. We don't have many kids that watch us, but we have a handful. Don't lie to your parents about anything. Don't hide stuff from your parents. It's always going to end badly.
Adventure, and to make some new friends. Of the female variety, of course.
Of course.
Maybe even a female alien.
Would you date an alien? Like, if aliens come to Earth one day and they're, like, super hot, would you date one? I don't see why not. Doctor Who is technically an alien, and everybody has a crush on at least one version of them.
Hi, I'm David Hedges, and I've been selected to go to Australia with the School Ufology Club.
Film geek side note, I like this way of introducing all of these kids, because a minute ago they were just a group of generic kids, but this is a really great way to get me acclimated not only to the format of the show, but also to all of their personalities. It's just getting me used to everything in the pilot in a way that doesn't feel overly forced. It feels like if I was really watching a documentary that a bunch of teenagers made looking for UFOs, this is what I would actually see. I also love that they obviously had these kids actually manning these camcorders, and we get all the shaky, slightly prone to motion sickness camera work that comes with it. Happens to the best of us.
At least this trip's going to give me a chance to get to know Simon, who is a bit of a doll.
Oh, that grin she just gave to camera looks like every J. Aubrey thumbnail. If you know, you know, I guess.
Simon! Here we go, come on!
Hey, Chrissy.
Hi, Simon. Wait, Simon, why aren't you manning a camera? Everybody else is manning their own camera.
Hi.
Hi.
Everyone looks sort of really fit and healthy, and I'm kind of feeling a bit like the odd one out.
Aw, dude, that's sad.
I'm just starting to wonder if I'm going to be humping all the gear around all the time, you know? But that's probably why they've started calling me Humper.
Oh, no.
To be honest with you, I'm not that bothered. Just as long as I don't let anyone down, you know?
My heart is broken for this child.
I will not be taking these with me.
What are they? I have no idea what that is. Let me Google it. Oh no, it's seizure medicine? That's what Google's telling me anyway. Please don't leave your seizure medicine at home. Can treat seizures, nerve pain, and bipolar disorder. Please don't leave those at home. Those sound important.
Nobody needs to know, do they?
No, dude, don't do that. Oh, I'm stressed now. I have anxiety. Packing has literally never been fun like that. The only thing worse is unpacking. I have ADHD, so one of my side effects is anytime I come back from a trip, I just live out of my suitcase until all of the clothes are worn, and then I just put everything away with the regular laundry. All right, so we've got a packing montage. Here we are at the airport.
So, should the bus not be here by now?
Yes, it should.
Or sorry, we're at the bus stop. Bye, parents that aren't our parents.
Say goodbye to Glasgow!
Bye, Glasgow. Don't film her while she's throwing up. That is a long flight. Oh, friends.
Welcome to sunny Australia. My name's Melissa,
Hi, Melissa.
and basically I'm here to make sure you all get back in one piece.
Oh God, Australians talk about Australia in the most horrifying of ways. It is funny that she said sunny Australia and then the first footage is like all overcast. Hey, it's the Sydney Opera House. I've wanted to go there since it was a stop in the Hannah Montana V game.
Cool, just like in the Flying Doctors.
You didn't have a seaplane.
I gotta show this to my dad. He'd freak out over that plane. It's a seaplane. So I guess we went to Australia with a layover in Scotland, huh? Well, this looks ominous already. Oh, look, it's a little bird. I bet that thing could kill you.
My name's Arnie.
Hi, Arnie.
Hi.
I'm the senior ranger here at Lindera, and I'll be your main point of contact back at base.
You sound important.
Enjoy your breakfast. It's probably the last decent meal you're going to have for the next couple of weeks.
Oh.
From now on, it's lizards and newts.
Ew.
Lizards?
No, I'm just joking.
Oh, thank God.
They're not exactly what I was expecting.
What, you mean because they're children? Yeah.
I don't really know that area very well.
Yeah. Pack some flares and make sure you take a really good first aid kit.
She's like, are you sure we should be sending these children out into, like, really dangerous terrain? And he's like, yeah, it's fine. Just bring a first aid kit. It's fine.
Right, who's in charge of first aid?
Shona.
Do you know what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm a trained first aider. And my mum's a doctor.
Her mom's a doctor, so she's in charge of the medical kit. Because medical experience is hereditary.
Does anyone know what I mean when I say I want us to be a low-impact group?
Yeah, not to cause too much damage and watch where we walk.
Be respectful of your surroundings, which you should do no matter where you're going in the world. Especially if you're going somewhere that has a very delicate ecosystem. I'm not an expert, but I've always said, like, if I ever get to go to, like, Hawaii, I need to do a lot of research before I get there about how to be low impact and, not cause any damage to the surroundings. Australia is very much the same way. They've got a very unique and delicate ecosystem. Sorry, eco lecture over.
Seems as if Melissa already has her favorites.
Somebody's jealous. I know she's supposed to be the mean girl, but so far I haven't seen her do anything but just kind of be an annoying teenager, which we all were at one point, so. But I have a feeling she'll get worse.
Let's see how popular you are after this, Shona.
No! You can't tamper with the first aid kit. Okay, I take it back. I take it all back. You feel if it was a little heavier, maybe not. This is a great episode for getting to actually see Australia. I've always wanted to travel. It's like one of my lifelong dreams.
No, this is where we leave the four-wheel drives and trek inland.
You had to know what you signed up for, right? No, they left the first aid kit? You, like, look at stuff the wrong way in Australia and you die.
Right, here we are, slap bang in the middle of UFO country.
Yay. UFO Country would be a great name for a band.
The food has to be managed.
That'll be up to Chrissy. She came top in food tech.
Food tech? Is that something you learn in Scottish school? In American school, the best you get is, like, home ec, where they teach you how to, like, I don't know, boil potatoes.
What we've done is mixed the tuna with the mayonnaise and the lemon.
Sounds like we have a new chef.
She does not look like she's excited to eat that tuna.
Base camp to HQ. Arnie, are you there? Over.
It always goes well when you don't have any signal in the middle of nowhere.
Could just be a battery problem.
Doesn't sound like it.
It could be a dead zone.
What does that mean?
It means that that guy from Breakfast Club could see the future or something. That was stupid. I'm sorry.
Base camp to headquarters. Over.
Lindera HQ here.
Hey, but we got through to base camp, so that's good.
Wow, what a trip. Halfway around the world in 2 days.
She looks like Sadie Sink, doesn't she? That just hit me. I've been trying to figure out who she reminded me of. Don't go outside the camp in the middle of the night. Just popped my microphone, but that's how scared I am for these children. Gonna be a cliffhanger. Gonna be a cliffhanger. And there it is. It was a cliffhanger. Who could have guessed? That is episode 1 of Jeopardy. I'd like to thank all of our Australian friends. Several of you recommended this show. This was really fun and very up our alley. I liked the kind of home movie found footage nature of it. I liked how much we actually got to see of the Australian outback. I'll probably do 1 or 2 more Australian things. No promises on what, though, because there are so many things recommended from Australia. But I'll probably do 1 or 2 more before we move on to somewhere else in our tour of the world. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing. Everything you do to support this channel means the world to me. If you're new here and you're a fan of nonsense, maybe consider sticking around. I post nonsense all the time. And remember, my name is Avery. I'm a YouTuber who say so because thanks to you guys, this is technically a YouTube channel. Good eye, mates.